Like, we started spamming him, and then we decided to test how many messages you could send, because it has a cap. It's 90. You can only mention someone 90 times in a message. If you do 91, it won't send. It will think that the person has blocked you or something.
That is an impressive wall.
Whoa, Asset Unbound is streaming.
I should really gotta stop doing D&D then. I wanna
Forget
watch
D&D,
it.
let's watch it.
No. Don't worry about it. I'm still setting up.
Can we?
And with setting up, I mean announcing everywhere.
Can we call Zev in that way? Derp, you're the server owner. Will you allow us to?
No.
Oh.
Because he might be like working or something.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure the way he does D&Ds on Sundays is that he does it in between, like the time he leaves his house to go to the military base, and that's when he does it. So,
Okay.
like today, he might not have his phone or something.
I say you can post it in regular announcements, because you're privileged.
No.
I know, but even Icaria posted it in stream announcements instead of the regular
Which
announcements.
is the way it should have been, but whatever.
Right, now just to announce it on Twitter.
Wait, stream 4?
Yeah.
How much have I missed?
Well, I've missed one session.
missed
so you
4.
missed the first session. You missed
you
the
missed
second
5.
and the third.
Okay.
Didn't you miss 5 sessions?
No,
This
only
is
a
4.
But you said it was stream 4, but you didn't stream in one of them.
No, session.
It's session 4.
Well, technically Derp streamed number 2, so...
Yeah.
I don't care. You're counting it badly. You said it was your 4th DnD stream of this, and it's your 3rd.
I'm not saying it's mine. I'm saying that it is number 4.
I shall not accept this. But I won't do anything else. Don't worry. Argard is already watching. Hi, Argard. Can he hear us?
Oh yeah, he can hear you guys fine.
Okay, Argard, say hi in chat to us, I guess. He's ignoring me.
Delay.
Carrie is ignoring me. Oh, those Germans. For fuck's sake. So rude.
Yes, hideous laughter. Also, it's broken again because saving throw failure is now a click thing instead of just what it should be.
Which is?
Damage.
Okay.
Isn't it? Or is it just an effect?
Wait, did they change the way this thing works?
Oh no, wait, it's just a stun, basically.
What happened? I missed something. I have. Is there a limit on how big a message can be on Twitch?
Yes.
Yeah, I assume so, yeah.
Alright, Jarek and Jax wouldn't join, right? And Lester.
Jax, Jarek, and Lester are all not coming.
Alright, so only Vect
Only you
and
three.
Xev.
Only you three and
Vect and Xev.
Zev were supposed to come. In fact,
alright.
has said he's been busy.
Yeah, he's busy playing fucking Rainbow Six Siege.
I know, which is kind of confusing me, but he hasn't joined the Roll20 at all. So he hasn't set up a character at all, so
What
I
a
don't think it's
twat.
worth dragging him into it now.
Alright, so it's only the 3 of us then.
Yep.
Alright, what's my
So I'll
buttons again?
I'm not gonna continue on this a main mission, like main storyline, but I've got some like side missions.
It's
Yeah,
a filler episode.
It's
Yeah.
basically the introduction of Lamb and the disappearance of what's his face.
Lamb.
And the person.
Alright then. Yeah, I can put this down. Ta-da! Now you can see stream. Or at least you can see something on stream.
Okay. A bard, a pyromaniac, and a crow walk into a bar.
No. A hobbit, a pyromaniac, and a crow walk into a bar. Oh shit, I gotta follow.
Oh yeah, boy.
Follow what?
I don't know. I suddenly heard boing.
Oh.
Which means I got a follower. Lamb, did you not follow me before?
I'm not watching the stream.
Does it show it in the order that people follow you?
If I go to
Yeah, it should be
Streamlabs,
like
it does.
Streamlabs.
I
Okay,
didn't
nobody
have that
in,
open, so...
in Twitch I think it also
Yeah,
does.
but that still requires me to check it.
Yeah, but I'm checking it. It's Socktrill.
Oh, it's Sock. Hi,
So-
Sock.
Wait, who is it?
Sock Trail.
Who's that?
Someone
You
from
found me that.
Fluke's server.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I still need to be on. So, from last time, you witnessed as Sephok, your turtle companion, gave away the 4 men hiding in one of the wagons and followed the 20 guards out. That's all you knew. And you didn't follow after him. So you just see him run around the corner, and he's gone. Poof. And the rest of you decided to go and have a wonderful breakfast. So, as a party, you head down into the town, and you decide to go look around, maybe explore a little bit, and you find a restaurant, and you'll sit down. And you see that in front of each chair, on one of the tables, there is a slip of paper. And while you cannot read any of the words, you kind of work out what it might mean. So as the waitress comes over to get your food, all of you just kind of point and yell what you think you want. And as it comes out, Kra, before you is served a selection of roasted vegetables and different platters and different variations of the same vegetable, all cooked with different seasoning and spices. In front of Ash is laid grilled fish and selections of sauces to put the fish in. And the rest of the party gets their own individual dishes as well. As you're enjoying your wonderful breakfast, you hear the sound of a flute faintly across the busy street. And slowly, as it becomes louder and louder, you see a halfling slowly skipping down the middle of the street, everyone getting out of his way as he skips forward, and a group of about 4 or 5 children behind him giggling as he skips down the road. As he passes the restaurant, he sees his group your group, and he kind of catches your eye, and he stops playing, turns to the children, gives a little toot on the flute, bows low, and they all run away, and he comes over and says hi. So, Bert, would you like to introduce your character?
My name's Bert. My friends call me Bartholomew the6. And when I was a young lad, my whole family died, and I am now playing flute. I hope I can swoon you very quickly, and I hope that you give me free food in return.
Go away.
Mine?
This does not seem to have worked out a plan.
Jark says in his very deep and impressive, "Come join us, flutist."
Oh, how nice of you. Okay, I'll take a seat then.
I keep an eye on him while I munch on my vegetables.
So, do I need to order my own food now?
No, you just sit down and start picking the scraps off other people's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're with 8 people or so, so... You have plenty of scraps, you just don't get my vegetables.
Yeah, one guy, Jarok, accidentally ordered a massive bird-like creature which has been spit roasted, and it's the whole thing is just on this platter. So he's got a lot to spare for.
Yeah, but he's also an orc, so...
This is true.
Could I use by popular demand to get some more free food?
Your feet, yeah, that should be able to be used. But that means you'd have to play at the inn, remember?
Yeah.
Inn or tavern or something
You're
else.
at the equivalent.
Yeah.
Then I will gladly play.
So you get up from your from your seat, you stand on one of the tables, and you begin playing.
I can't sing while I have a flute.
Yeah, that's true.
Roll performance, just.
No, performance is one of your skills.
Wait, so I have to roll for performance?
Yeah, you just
Yes.
click the performance thing,
Okay.
which you have proficiency in because of your background.
It all goes well. It's not the best thing people have heard, but they're nodding their heads along. They're enjoying the music. And as your song finishes, one of the wait staff comes over and he plops down a mug of beer and a small platter of selection of dried meats for you.
Oh, nice.
Rah, jerky for jerk! Rah.
What did that thing say?
Sorry?
What did he say?
Jerky for jerk. With my crow voice.
Ouch.
Yeah. Roll vicious mockery on yourself, bitch.
So,
Nah.
later on in the evening, as the day progresses, it gets about noon time, and you're all still very chill, eating and
Oh
drinking.
yeah, I didn't say
And
thanks.
Kelly,
Sock.
the elite
Welcome
warrior,
to the
which
group.
you've met several times, comes over to you guys and recognizes you. She kind of waves her hand, comes over, comes to say hi. She says, "Hi, how you guys doing? Having fun?"
You got any more food?
I don't work here. Who are you?
You should.
He turns to Ash and goes, "Is he new?"
Ah,
Rah,
He-
jerky for jerk!
Dialogue is going to be a lot harder with you three.
if he kinda joined us, he can get free food, so I guess I'll let him be with us for a while. As long as he plays and he gets some money. Yeah. He can be a valuable asset, I guess.
Okay, she turns her attention back to you guys. Oh, you're a musician. What'd you play?
Well, I'm glad you asked. You see this flute? My flute. I play this flute. You see the pan flute? Also mine. Yes.
I
She's
thought
like,
you had a
"Oh,
pan flute and a drum.
Yeah, in your
Yeah.
deck sheet, I've been drum.
Well, shit. Yeah, you see a pan flute and this drum right here? Mine, and I play them quite well indeed, if I say so myself.
Just show her your skills, Bard.
I would like to hear.
Don't say you can play it.
Oh well, let me show you. What?
It goes better than before. Again, not the best thing she said, but she's enjoying it. She visibly enjoys it. And when you finish, she goes, "Not bad. You can make it big one day."
I already know.
She kind of just generally addresses the group. So if you guys are looking for some more work around the city, there's a order house. She points down one of the roads. It's a big building down that way. Lots of men and women going in and out on a daily basis. Look for the kind of stronger
Brothel?
guys. That's probably already. No, unfortunately that's on the other side of the city.
Well, I know where we're heading next.
Whoa.
People
Oh, I heard.
head up that direction. And she goes, I've got some stuff to do, so have fun, enjoy your stay.
What kind of job is it?
Lots and lots
It's
of
probably like
jobs.
this typical RPG guild hall or
I
mercenary guild where you
wanted
just have a
a-
board
oh.
with missions.
Okay.
Oh, so we're not working at the brothel?
No, that was just a joke I tried to make because of lots of men and women going in and out.
She gets up and she starts to walk away. So, see you around.
Bye.
Later.
Don't come back without food.
Is that your only character trait? You just want food. I'm on the quest for as much free food as I can physically get.
We'll play music for food.
So do you guys decide to head over to the order house, or do you want to like explore the city more, just in general?
Is this the only restaurant in town?
No, there's the inn that they stayed at the previous night,
Oh,
and
the
you
one
can
where we-
assume that there are different taverns. It's a pretty big city. So.
That's the inn we walked in and started talking about skinning people and blood for the blood god, right?
Yeah, and you freaked everyone out. And you
So
started killing each other in the doorway, and they kind of like, dude, what the fuck?
I say we go and see what Mr. Bart can get us first.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
walk around the city and make him perform.
I take out my flute in one hand and my drum in the other. And I simultaneously use the flute as an instrument and as a stick for the drum while playing around the town.
Okay. Since you're doing so much, I'm going to say every performance check from now on has disadvantage while you're using all of the instruments.
Yeah, since you're using both your instruments.
Okay, should I roll for performance?
Well, you haven't decided, I'm just saying from now
We're
on,
not-
all performance
we're
checks.
not-
are
If you're going to
disadvantage.
perform, at the top there's
Like
a
that.
toggle set, and you should click the disadvantage when you go perform.
Okay.
Or roll it twice and the lowest counts.
Yeah, okay.
So we're just walking around town.
Yes.
I want to
It's-
do acrobatics while he is making music.
Okay. So you guys are just walking down one of the main streets.
And I try to amass a following.
Well, you have a crow and a cat following you, so that works.
Yeah, at this point, the rest of the group have decided to head to the order house. So it's just you three currently walking the streets.
Let's go to the market.
So
Ah,
everyone roll performance for just
Alright, performance.
yeah, because you're doing acrobatics, right? So,
Yeah. So
Yes,
should I
sir.
roll acrobatics?
No, because it's the performance of acrobatics you're trying
Ah.
to show off. You're not trying to actually
Alright,
do.
yeah.
Ash, are you also going to be trying to?
I'll
Sure.
be playing with fire.
Oh god.
So everyone roll performance then.
You're using your cantrips to perform with fire.
Yes! I'm using firebolt to set shit on fire and
Oh, God.
control flames.
You're not a Death Eater, don't set shit on fire. Just roll performance.
Okay. Performance.
Yeah, I was about to say, should be pretty good since you have that's your spell modifier. So, Lamb, roll it with disadvantage.
So, how to do that?
On the top, there's normal, advantage, disadvantage, right?
Okay, yeah.
You just click the disadvantage and then roll. Yeah. So it would have been great.
So, Bert stands up, begins to lead the thing, leads the charge. But because he's trying to balance so much, he misses a couple notes. It's not going particularly well. But the acrobatics performed by Asa and
Yeah, no
the
problem, Margaret.
fire,
Unless you're sarcastic.
spectacular fire display going on by Ash. You start to begin a little bit of a following. There's a few people as you pass just clap their hands and just like kind of cheer you on a little bit as you walk down the road. And a lot of children begin to appear and start laughing and clapping along in time with Bert's music.
Yes, children. Yes, follow us. I'll kidnap
God.
them all. No, I won't. I'm not that. I'm not evil.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I cautiously eye the bird.
I don't say any of that.
Yeah.
I say all of that out of character. Otherwise, I would have said "Crah!"
I can see you thinking it.
All right.
The beady eyes
you
of
think
the
you can
bird
see
begin
me
to lock from the children.
roll inside? I would say
I know.
to see if I actually think that.
Well, that
Yeah. Okay.
disadvantage.
Okay. You notice.
Right.
No, Lem used disadvantage on that.
Oh right.
Yeah, but
Lem should have rolled a nat 20.
No. Yeah. Oh yeah. He
Yeah,
would have rolled a
yeah,
nat
you rolled
20.
a
Yeah.
natural
Yeah,
20,
you
so
know.
yeah, you know. You know, cries
Yeah.
up to something with the kids.
I try to back
Uh.
away the kids and keep their distance from the bird.
Yes. It's
I
just
shall
the three
now
of us.
expand the flames.
A bunch of the others
With-
couldn't join.
With oh fuck, where is it? With this.
Control flames. Bigger
Shall
fire
make it
blasts
bigger and bigger and bigger.
and simple shapes.
It's non-magical flame, so this is just like fire with like the torches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's about noon, and you're in a desert city, so the sun's pretty high, which means there is not a lot of fire going on. You can see literally no flames down the street.
You
Oh,
should have.
from where you're standing, you cannot see inside of the buildings to see any flames.
Yeah, you should have just set something on fire with your firebolt and used that.
Could I use my own magic?
Yeah.
I would
I
use-
I touched Ash.
Oh yeah.
Ash begins to glow
Uh,
brightly, and as the fire begins to come surround him again, as displays shoot off, and now a lot more people are beginning to take notice. So there's a lot more people. One man in particular, he seems to be enjoying it quite a bit. So he goes into his pocket, he pulls out a couple gold coins, and he walks up. And he doesn't want to disturb the show, and he has no idea where or even if to give you any money for this.
can I just flip around and grab it out of his hand while flipping around?
Roll an acrobatics check. Yeah. In a flourish, you do a flip, land on one toe, grab the coins out of the man's hand, do a flip again, and pocket the coins. You now have 3 more gold.
Yes. It's shinies.
And the guy claps wildly, and there's now a lot more people enjoying this.
I play my flute even harder and my drums even quicker.
Okay. Roll another performance, see if you do better.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage, because you're still doing both. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the 11. So yeah. You attempt to play harder, but that just means you miss slightly few more notes, but you recover quickly. So you're back to playing as you were. Now a few more children begin to throw coins in the way in your path, and people have opened up the road, so you're not directly touching anyone now. There's a big path down one of the roads, and as you're walking along, Kra, are you picking up the gold the
Oh
coins?
hell yeah! I'm picking up all the coins.
So you continue down and you reach near the end of the road, and
Because he's
Spits
playing
off
2
left and
instruments.
by
playing
this
his
point,
drum
Kra,
and
you
his
have picked
pan
up
flute.
about 8 silver, 4 copper, and 1 more gold.
How many copper did you say?
4.
Well, I know who's paying for dinner.
Okay.
Wait, that's only if you notice. Nah, I'm not hiding it. It was fun.
Okay.
So you're now at a cross section. You can't go further forward anymore. You can go left or right.
Well, the musician is leading.
Okay, I shall use my control flames to make a sudden pillar of flames, like going up, and then I extinguish it. As
Where are these
This
flames?
is non-magical. There is no flame that you can see.
What?
Do you have?
I haven't made, but I was playing with flames.
Wasn't that
so
just
I-
one of the
You were
fireballs?
creating flames, but you cannot control them because they're your magic. Flames.
Oh, okay. Never
I
mind.
have a bunch of torches, so hit one of my torches, then it becomes non-magical
I
flame.
hit it. Okay.
Kra places a torch on his beak, lifts it up, balances it perfectly. Mash. Lights it aflame. Let's get a few more claps, and another silver is thrown in your direction.
Ooh, silver!
Do you go down to get it?
Yeah, I want to toss the torch in the air, making it spin around, and then grab the silver and grab the torch back. Sleight of hand?
See if you- Oh yeah, no, sleight of hand to see if you pull this off. Yep, you do it flawlessly. The torch, as you send it out, it flips end over end, and as you pick up the silver, you come back up and you catch it in the palm of your hand, balancing it again, perfect. Now, Ash, do you want to send the pillar of flame up?
Yes.
A pillar of flame just shoots into the sky, and then is gone as soon as it appeared. Another gold, 5 copper, and 2 silver is thrown in your direction.
Yeah, I'm keeping track of it, but you keep saying it so fast.
We're
One
making too much
gold?
money.
How many silver?
One gold, 5 silver, I think. Like 2 silver, and then like 5 copper.
Alright.
Okay. So, what time is it? Like,
Just gone noon.
okay.
Well, after almost running out of breath, I try to close up my my song very effortlessly.
Yeah, you finish the song without issue. This gets a round of applause from the nearby, but some of the people have now gone back to what they were doing before and started to ignore you. Another 4 silver is thrown at you.
This time I attempt to catch it.
Sleight of hand.
Your first roll was a 19, so that would
Yep.
be 19 plus your 4, so you would get it.
As the coins come in, you manage to catch all of them one by one. Dexterity, and you pocket them.
Okay, let's go. I guess. Remove the disadvantage thing.
Yeah, I just didn't know.
So where are you guys headed now?
So the option was the work thing, right?
Right?
Yeah, there's an
Place
Sally
to
told you about an order house with
Okay.
work, if you guys were up for it.
Let's go there.
So you guys turn around and walk back the way you came. 'Cause
So,
you managed to pass it. And as you enter the workhouse, some of the people who are on the roads turn around and recognize you, and they begin to give you a polite clap.
I just wave, thank you, thank you.
Play a little jingle on my flute for them. Need to please the fans.
Yeah, the clapping intensifies for a second as you play, and then they all head back to what they were doing.
okay.
You see, as you enter, you see about 3 desks, each manned by an older gnome, and on them, and in between each of them are boards with hundreds of scraps of paper.
Oh, time to look for a job.
Let's go look for a job. Also, Kra, I want my share. You
Right?
know.
Secret?
So yeah,
Right? 50-50?
sure, 50-50.
50 for Ash, 50 for Bert, 50 for Wait.
Right.
No. Hold on.
No, Bert doesn't get anything.
Excuse me.
Nah.
I think I deserve just as much as all of you.
You get food. You
Okay,
pay
no
for
complaints
food.
from me.
Wait, so you just agreed with just the free food?
Yep, definitely.
Alright.
Okay, so
I give Fel 2 gold, 10 silver, and 5 copper.
How much money did I pocket with my sleight of hand?
You pocketed 4 silver.
Okay. Where did that go? SP?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I
Alright.
now have this.
Yeah, the total gold value. Yeah.
Lamb, you poor.
I spend it all on food.
Okay.
There we go.
So, what kind of papers are in the board?
You see a symbol of a bow and arrow above one of the boards. You see a symbol of a flower on one board, and you see the last board is a hammer.
So,
You're still looking like you're far away, so you can't read exactly what's on. You've just seen the 3 boards.
so each one checks each board.
Sure.
Since we're 3.
Checking bow.
Oh.
Fuck no. I'll check the hammer. Bart,
Alright,
you
checking
take
the
the
flower.
flower.
So, Kra, you go up and you see names and pictures of beasts, of various animals, and you see a name above them, you see the picture, and you see a reward underneath. And with a symbol, which you believe is relating to a part of the animal on each one. But you went up to the flower, right?
Yes.
Yes. So on each one, you see a name, you see a picture of a flower or a plant or a creature, a smaller creature. You see like a wasp on one of them. And underneath, you see a reward number and then per a word. So for the flowers, it's always per petal.
Ooh.
Alright, so
And for Ash, you went to the hammer. You see a name above. You don't see any pictures. You just see descriptions of where to go, what to do, and how much it will reward you for different guilds in the town.
What kind of things does it like have to do?
Specifically, the first ones that you see is there's one for the blacksmith, which details a mining expedition for coal and iron to the hills to the northwest of the town, very far out, that offers 150 gold per kilo of ore returned. And you see a merchant one for the southernmost border of the city, which is loading work, moving goods to and from the wagons and carriages that come in from the south, which is 300 gold for a day's work.
Okay. Let's get back with the others. I'll try and get back with the others. I'll head to Kra.
I'll do that too.
So now standing in front of the presumably hunter quests.
Hunt and steal.
That sounds very dangerous, I must say. However, flowers, I mean, come on.
What kind of quests do you have here, Kra? Is there anything worth doing?
Lots of killing. Blood for the blood god.
Okay, I want to inspect the board now. Derp.
Okay, so you inspect the hunter board. You see 3 that catch your eye. One with the title Delsari Malinax, and underneath a common tongue translation, Great Desert Worm. For each tooth that you return, you get 100 gold. You see another one, Dasari Dronak, or Desert Dragon. In the that is per wing, 150 gold. Dasari Bulanax,
The
the Great Desert
quote-unquote
Bull,
locate.
100 gold per pound of meat.
It's not. If it's the spell,
returned.
none of us have it. But we all have Well, most of us have survival skills, so we
could
should be able
set
to find it.
a trap for one of them. They like birds, don't you think?
I could lure them in with my music.
No. We shall
No,
put
I
the
don't-
bird.
I don't think we have
We
the
shall put
spells.
the bird on top of a rock, and kill the dragon when it comes to eat the bird.
Yeah.
I sneakily try to get away.
What is your guy's passive perception?
Passive perception.
Basically,
I have-
your perception plus 10.
Oh, perception. 10 plus 2.
Yeah, so you can see me
You
try to
guys.
sneak away.
I'm just joking, bird. I don't think we should go for that.
Oh, yes, we were joking.
Just the three of us. That's too much. But maybe with the other ones, we shall see where they are.
You saw them last time you saw them. They were heading towards the workhouse, but now you're there. You've lost track of them. You're not sure where they are.
So they are not here.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, they probably
Le-
picked up a job themselves.
So, what was in your port, little pirate man?
Wait, me?
Yes, the
Yes.
little bard man.
Rude. But we could collect flowers and small insects. I mean, that sounds pretty safe for me.
I mean, what was the pay?
What was the pay? Good question.
You forgot, little pirate man. Well,
Or he
let's
didn't
sit
check.
there. Let's sit there and see.
Check the board.
Okay, then, so we go and try and inspect the board and actually see how much we get out of it.
Yup.
So you go up to the gatherer board and you see three again that catch your eye. Dalsari Wazanak. You see a picture of a wasp-like creature, bigger than what you recognize from your own lands, but not too big that it would cause too much trouble. And it's 50 silver per vial of venom collected. See Valasa Vanasashi, which is white flowers. You see long, thin white petals with a red stigma in the middle. And you see Radhika Lavanashi, crimson flowers, 80 silver per petal, and you see a lot thicker, and you see about 3 petals per plant. Very
Seems
thick.
worth it.
I don't know. What do you guys think? It's either this or the other board, which had like labor for like tasks for a day and a consistent pay at least. Like one day, 300 gold, if I recall correctly.
Right, flowers are easy.
Flowers are easy.
I guess we'll go with the flowers then.
Alright then.
So which one do
So-
you want to go for?
Damn it, Argo.
Flowers.
We're not gonna
So-
hunt a sandworm or a
Two,
sand
okay.
dragon.
Which
Um,
which one pays the most?
The white flower plays 70 silver per petal, and the crimson flower plays 90 silver per petal.
Is there any description, like how hard they are to find or a region?
You see plains written on the white flower to the south. So the plains to the south, you could find them, and the crimson flowers are in the mountainous, hilly region to the northwest.
And you said that on the picture for the crimson flower it was about 3 petals per flower, right?
Yes,
And the other one was?
about 6. The
I,
picture shows 6 thin white petals.
I think we should go for the white flowers.
Mm-hmm.
It has more petals, more money. Just for 10 less gold, and we don't have to climb. Because
20, right?
seriously,
Yeah, 20 silver per petal.
seriously, I don't think little dwarf thingy Bart could climb. So let's go to the plains.
That's Bartholomew to you.
No. Let's go.
Okay. then.
Let's take this one.
Okay, so you rip it off, and do you just rip it off and leave?
Yup.
No.
Nope. Why nope?
Well, it would be easy, you know, that to at least ask at the desk for information if we need to register as doing that quest, so they know that people are after it.
Or we could surprise them.
Yeah, you try that with your 15 gold. I grab the paper and hop to one of the gnomes at the desk.
Oh.
What just happened? Okay, so the gnome sees the piece of paper, quickly gives you a nod, stamps it, and then turns back to his business. There's now a red stamp of progress written across.
Nice. I hop back and show them. See?
Good job, Birdman.
Well, off we go then.
So
Okay.
it's the white flowers with the crimson stigma to the north?
South.
To
Far
the south, to
plains
the
to the
plains.
Okay, so you guys head down the road. You recognize it's the same road that you entered the city from, but as you get down, you see a more hilly region to the west, and you see an open plain region. So you get off the path and you start wandering around the plains. As you reach, you see different smaller settlements. You see a few houses in the distance. You see smoke trailing from one of them. And as you continue along, you eventually get into a region with some very low valleys and some small hills that's pretty open. And each of you make perception.
Lamb.
Yeah, Lamb's a bit slow, don't worry.
Can I reroll?
No.
It's not a 1.
Damn it. I didn't read it properly.
Yep, when you roll a 1, you can re-roll.
Okay.
So the worst thing to roll for halflings is a 2.
Alright.
So, as you begin to search around the area, staying low to the ground, trying to, the grass is about shin height. So you're looking around for the flowers, and Kra, you find nothing but rocks and dry grass, but you find the same. And Felfit, you see very faintly off in the distance on the crest, just behind one of the smaller hills, you see some white on the horizon, like moving in the wind.
Guys, I think I saw something. We should go over there.
Like, how sure are you here?
I saw white in that direction.
Okay, that's quite vague, I'm gonna say. Like,
Oh, just follow me.
Do
It's
I
just
get-
a little walk.
Do I get advantage if I basically crawl through the shin-high grass and go stealth?
You get advantage on stealth rolls, yes.
Alright, then I'm going to sneakily crawl through the grass in the direction Fel said.
I guess it could be dangerous.
You fade into the grass, almost totally invisible, as you approach. And Bert and Ash, you are not stealthed, are you? You're just straight up walking there.
Yup.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
You hear very faintly as Kra begins to do 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 do. You crest the hill, and you see a pocket, a little clump of 3 of the flowers. You recognize it straight away from the sheet that it is the petaled, the white petal flower with the crimson stigma.
Is it like a hill or something?
It's just behind the hill, so you could see the petals over the top of it, but it's growing on the far side.
Okay, how high it is? Can you give me?
It's equal as the grass. One of them has grown taller, which is the one you saw. The other ones are almost totally flush with the grass.
Okay.
So do you go down and collect them?
I roll perception. Yeah, I see nothing.
A piece of dust from the desert catches your eye, and you begin to start rubbing furiously at your eye, trying to get the dust out. Your eyes begin to water in the pain.
Okay.
How did he accomplish that?
Hey, he was right next to the ground, pretty much.
Yeah, I was basically tiger crawling through the grass to the flowers.
Can I check if I see more?
Yeah, just roll perception.
Yeah, you look around and you can't see anything. Even on the elevated position, it seems to be just pure grass as far as you can see. But you can see more hills further along.
Wait, but you just said he could see the flowers. But
Yeah.
this just means that there's nothing odd that he sees other than the flowers and the grass, right?
No, he just sees grass and hills.
Can this bird fly?
Jeez. No, I don't have wings.
You're useless.
I'm still stealthed, right?
Yeah.
Alright. That means I get sneak attack advantage, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab Lamb. Yeah, that doesn't hit. I know.
Where's your AC, bet?
His AC is 14.
Yeah, no. You attempt to stab at his foot, but you
Oh, wait,
misjudge the distance because of his halfling size, and you just start furiously stabbing the dirt around him.
I forgot to roll with advantage.
Now you got the sneak attack damage, so that's fine.
Yeah, but wouldn't it
Oh, yeah,
mean
to
my
hit, yeah.
advantage to hit? Wait, that was with my normal dagger, so... Yeah, I hit. But
Wait, no.
Take the first damage.
I attempt to hide behind.
You don't know, Dude,
Yeah, you are not. That would
This
have had
this
to
is a
been
sneak
done
attack.
before.
So I have no idea what's happening.
no, you
Yeah,
just
you have
suddenly
no
get
idea.
stabbed.
Till a dagger just suddenly appears in your foot.
Ah,
And you take 6 damage.
Yeah, you take 6 damage.
Does he scream?
But do you scream?
yes, quite promptly.
I look at him. I guess.
Try not useless!
Never trust a bird. How is he using a knife?
Because instead of wings, I have arms.
There's one weird ass bird.
Oh well.
I instinctively pull out both of my daggers and aim them towards him, but don't strike, just in defense.
Oh, so you're intimidating me.
Yes, I'm intimidating you.
Intimidation check.
Counter roll to intimidation is insight?
Yes.
I know better.
Yeah, he is totally unfazed. The bird is still in the grass, looking up at you, almost hissing at you, quite silently.
So can I see him now?
Yes, you've now noticed him.
Okay.
Well, since I don't know if there's anything wrong, I just stand up, break stealth.
Okay.
Nah.
I
Is there anything
somewhat-
wrong?
I
Or-
somewhat limp over to him and hide behind Ash.
Has anything happened?
No.
He
Okay.
stabbed me
Oh,
in
that's
the foot.
that happens.
What?
It's crap. It happens. Let's move on.
Flowers.
Stop playing around.
What?
I am the guy that ran away mid-combat to sleep, so...
I am mortally wounded here.
No, you're not.
Oh,
I am in pain.
Agard, we were fighting each other.
Oh.
I got caught.
So,
Sit
what are you
down
guys
and
doing
take
now?
a rest.
Did Lamb see the flowers?
Lamb didn't check. So Lamb
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna
used
be
his
capped.
Lamb just used his passive to see the flowers. We just tried to look but didn't find them.
I tried to look for more flowers, not those flowers. But okay, sure.
Yeah, no. You see the 3 flowers still underneath you, and nothing but grass and hills.
Okay.
Can I take a short rest?
That's an
Uh,
hour.
Yeah, it's an hour.
Let him do it.
I was just stabbed in the foot and I can hardly walk.
Okay. So it's now about 3 a.m. As
We
I'm
have
gonna
3
let you
flowers.
take a short rest, and this is now coming out of the rest. You've bandaged up your foot so you can walk on it, but still hurting.
1 flower to each. Out of those 3, or haven't we?
Do
You
you want to
can
like,
use.
pick the
to
flower,
ensure
or do you want to like
We-
pick the petals off?
No, we could pick the flower and then deliver it completely. It's easier.
Yeah, this does mean that we should use a hit die, right? You can use soothing music or orientation to help revitalize your wounded allies. If you or any friendly creatures who hear you regain hit points, by spending 1 or more hit die, they gain extra. So that means you have to use one of your hit dice as well.
How to do that?
Click hit dice. Wait, just roll 1 of what your hit dice says. I think that's a D8.
Yeah.
So click the D8 in hit dice. Or oh no, wait, short rest button. Or does it not do that? Hold on. Oh, that doesn't do that one. 1 hit dice. Yeah, you click the D8 in the hit dice box.
I'm clicking it.
And then there should be a pop-up message from hey 1 HD.
No.
That's odd.
Oh, I see it now. It's on a different window for some reason. Alright, so what window?
Well, you need to roll at least 1 hit dice. So 1 HD and you just click roll. So you didn't even have to use your Song of Rest because your hit dice from your short rest would heal you for 8.
Okay.
Okay.
So short rest happened.
So, how far away from the city are we?
You can no longer see it. You're
Ah.
about 2 hours walk. No, about an hour's walk.
Okay.
Let's see, we were.
Let's wander around.
It's
It's,
now
it's like
3.
3.
Yeah, at roughly around noon, 1 p.m. we grabbed the quest, so it's hour there, hour short rest, hour back.
I now always have a dagger in my left hand.
Have you guys collected the flowers yet?
We
Yes.
should.
Yeah.
Do you just pick it off, or do you cut the stems?
No, we take the flowers.
Okay.
Like,
You pick them up and you just put them in your bag. You now have 13 petals.
okay.
You're adding them, Fel?
Where? I don't know.
Who's
what to
picking
do.
them up? Who's storing them?
I'll store them.
Okay.
So-
I'm a bit more. I'm a bit faster with adding stuff.
So you have 3 flowers and a total of 13 petals.
So we head on back.
Wait, we have 3 flowers. That's total in 13 petals.
Yes.
All right.
So how much gold will this get us?
13 times 70.
Oh, okay.
That's 910 silver.
Nice.
But I can't do math, so
Sounds a lot.
yeah. 900 silver.
So these are pretty valuable flowers, huh?
Hmm?
So these flowers are pretty valuable, right?
It's 13 times 20, right?
No, it's 70 silver apiece.
70. Oh.
Yeah, it was 20 difference between the flowers.
Oh, okay.
How about I try to negotiate up that price?
Lamb, we are in the middle of nowhere. You can't negotiate.
Well, no, I mean like on when we get there.
He just begins talking to the grass. I think these
Oh,
should
grass.
be worth about 100 silver each. But frankly, I think you're underselling me, grass.
Paper says 70.
So do you guys just head back now?
I
Now
want.
let's look
I-
for it a bit
Okay.
more.
Oh, you want to gather
So
more
you guys
flowers?
are now walking further into the plains. Each of you roll perception.
Okay. Y'all see shit.
You all crest over a hill, which is slightly bigger than the ones around it, and you see pockets of flowers more now. You see a few whites, and now you're starting to see blues and yellows along with the white.
Now let's pick up the blue, the whites.
In the far distance, you've entered an area which seems to have hills in a rough circle and a valley in the middle. Inside the valley, the grass is slightly greener than everywhere else. It seems to be less touched by the sun, and there's lots of flowers growing. But in the opposite side of this little valley to you, you see one flower with seemingly golden petals just all alone.
Shiny.
Look, a golden flower. That should be worth something.
Something.
Okay, let's do it like this. 2 of us will pick up the white flowers, and one of you and the other one will check on that golden.
Shiny.
Okay, I think I know who's going for gold.
I'm going for the gold one.
Alright then.
So I stand there as they both run at it, I guess.
I'm faster. I have 30 movement speed. Lamb only has 25.
I tried to tackle you.
No,
roll
strength.
acrobatics, actually. Or strength, yeah.
That would be athletics, right? Or pure strength.
Athletics.
Well, it's more of a tackle, so I'm not really like trying to
Yeah,
beat
a tackle was acrobatics. So
Yeah.
it would be
Oh,
acrobatics.
okay.
Well, I can't click on it. One second.
Maybe you had the edit open. Yeah.
Yeah.
So do I compare that to my AC or to my acrobatics check?
I believe it is your athletics just to like continue running. See how strong you are. Yep, no.
Gotta go fast!
But attempts to leap forward and Kra just passes by and goes and he reaches a hand out for the flower, and as he does so he hears a and a hyena appears behind the mountain and just bites down hard on Kra's hand, dealing 5 damage.
Well, I'm glad I missed.
2 more hyenas appear behind him, all like snarling.
Can I attempt to speak to the hyenas?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to allow you to do this.
Yeah, you have the talk to animal spell, right?
I'm trying to click on it. Caster's. What's Caster's ritual?
That means it will take 10 minutes to cast.
Oh my god.
Okay, Logan.
You're just standing there.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to talk to them. You guys are.
Okay, I shall cast a minor illusion to produce like a really big roar to try to scare them.
Wait, so
Uh.
you're doing that as Lamb is trying to talk them down. You start roaring loudly.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I attempt to talk to the beast.
Well, Lem takes 10 minutes. I take
No,
1.
no. His thing, duration,
His
means that
last-
his talking, he can talk to them for 10 minutes.
I didn't understand. And I thought it.
He was thinking about ritual casting it, but then it would take 10 minutes to cast. Yours-
Okay
So
then.
Bert casts talk to animals and reaches out to one of the hyenas and says, what do you want to talk to them?
I would like to ask them why they are here, and could you please leave us alone? I'm scared.
As the hyena turns to you, understanding what you're saying, but very confused that this halfling is now talking to them, they hear a very deep and guttural roar from behind them, and they all jump towards you guys and start like whimpering slightly.
Is there still a hyena attached to my hand?
Yeah, no, the hyena is in fear, clamping down harder.
Can I decide to mock the hyena?
Hey, let's be friends. Fuck you. Oh yeah.
Alright,
never mind.
start insulting the hyenas.
Even with even with accidental advantage, it doesn't make it. So yeah. What do you say to them?
I call their mother Murloc.
No, in character. You have to do this in character.
Yes.
Oh.
In character.
Yeah, vicious mockery. As me as DM, vicious mockery will only work if you mock them in character.
Your mother is a Murloc, your father is weak, and you seem smellier than Kraz Falbeak. That's quite fair.
Well played. Which one are you directing this at to? There's the one on Kra, and there's one to his right and one to his left.
Can I do this on multiple targets?
No.
No.
Then the one on Kraz's hand, because he can actually smell his beak. And he knows I'm being serious.
The hyena that is attached to Asa opens its jaw and like begins to scratch his ears as if like a wasp has stung him, and he goes down to 4. He takes 1 damage.
Down to 4, you say?
I didn't say that. Fuck off. I didn't say that. I was napping in my head. I would never say something like that so obviously out loud. Why would you even say such a thing? Okay.
Argard, that's only if it's for
Kra.
a hit. There's
Actually,
also
at
the
this point, all of you
saving
take your
throws,
turn,
which
so
don't
Kra
need.
roll initiative.
Oh,
Oh, all of you roll initiative, I mean.
You attempt to use a roll command looking for the value of a selected token, but no
Oh yeah,
token
you have
are-
to use tokens, don't you?
Just grab your name from the
Roll a
journal.
d20 and then add your initiative value to it.
And I'll just put it in the map.
Yeah, just
I guess.
toss it on the map and roll for it.
How did you
fucking-
get 0.04?
I use a tiebreaker.
Where's mine?
Okay.
You need to click your token and then roll.
Okay.
Basically,
My token?
if you drag your name onto the map, then it should give you a image, yeah. And then you click it and then you roll initiative by clicking initiative. And this is why I use tiebreaker.
What's right? Tiebreaker.
Lamb gets 0.04 and Fel gets 0.03, so
What? How did you see that? What?
Because your dex is +3. My dex is +4, so my tiebreaker is 0.04.
Oh, okay.
So
And
Ash goes first.
No, Ash
Wait,
has
doesn't-
Ash technically has lower.
Okay, so yeah.
So it's Lamb, Fel, me, and then the hyenas on whatever they should go.
So how do spells work? Like how many can I use?
You have 4 or 5 spell
Cantrips
slots.
can be. Yeah, you have spell slots. They reset after you rest, and you
Zondag.
can use your cantrips at will.
Yeah.
Well, is that hyena still scared? The one that I insulted.
He's rubbed his ear a little bit, but now he's looking at you directly. He looks pissed.
You did just insult him.
He looks pissed, does he? I throw a dagger at him.
Go for it. You take the dagger back and just lob it straight at his head. The blade pierces his skull, and he just falls to the ground with a clump.
Nice.
Ash.
That's you.
I'll use firebolt on him, on one of them.
There's one now to the left and to the right. Which one?
I'll do the one that's the closest to me.
You're directly behind Cross, so you're in the middle. You're about equidistance from each.
Okay, it's
Yeah, so,
alright.
so basically it's
They're
like this, and then Lamb is close to you.
Oh, Lamb is behind you, crying to the left a little bit, and Ash is directly behind you.
Yeah, so Lamb, drag it over here, I guess, for visual representation.
He's huge for a halfling.
Yeah, his token is way bigger than it should be.
I'll fix his token.
Yeah,
At some point.
it should be half the size of a normal token.
So, Ash, you cast the firebolt, and the flame hit the hyena, square in the chest, and like the matted fur and glistening with grease just suddenly bursts into flame. He lights on fire and he screams wildly and tries to take a step forward a little bit and then collapses to the ground. This hyena, angry, like visibly pissed off that his two his brethren have now been killed, lashes out at you, Kra, again.
Of course, it's me.
What's your AC?
15.
He lunges towards you and just totally misses you, falling and rolling over onto the burning corpse of his brother, and he sees the fire and just desperately tries to get away. He's now standing next to the corpse of the burning hyena.
Does this mean his back is to me?
No, he's turned around.
Oh,
The
damn it.
momentum of his leap has now turned him around.
Darn. Oh well. I'm just gonna stab him then.
Yep. Your rapier just pierces him. As he turns around, he just sees a sword for a split second as the blade pierces his skull, and he collapses, sliding down your sword and onto the floor.
Right, skinning time.
Well, I'm not waiting tonight. I go over and recollect my throwing knife.
Is the thing cooked? Yeah, I burnt.
Uh,
Can I check if
I
it's cooked?
wouldn't say cooked, I'd say burned.
Oh.
It's not been made to eat, it's just been burned to death.
Yeah. Right. Remove fur. Right. Cook again.
Okay. Let's get the flower. The garden.
Oh yeah. I was in front of a shiny flower.
None of you had noticed, but as the hyenas had crested the hill and bit down on Kra, the paw had come over the top and crushed the flower completely. It's now a mangled mess
Is it still shiny?
No. It's been crushed into the dirt.
Oh.
Shiny.
Okay. So let's pick the other flowers. That was a shame.
Yep. I want to skin the hyenas that haven't been burned alive.
Okay.
Yep.
Do I need to roll survival for it to see the quality?
Yes. One of them, you just start tearing at it, and you kind of catch your knife on some of the bone and some of the muscles, so it comes out, it's patchy in places, it's barely serviceable as a fur. But you realize your mistakes on the second one, and you begin to do it, and it does it cleanly. It's not the finest work anyone's ever seen, but it could probably go for a fine price.
Well then, dinner's ready.
Do you guys want to look at the flowers in the valley as Kra does this?
Yeah, sure. I guess we'll
Let's
select more.
For the white
Yeah, roll
flower.
perception.
Perception.
As you look around, Bert, you see some white flowers, and you begin to pick them up. And Ash, you see a pocket, another 3 of the white flowers you're looking for. And you pick them up, gaining a total of about 12 petals.
So Fel has 12 petals, and Lem
Yes.
has.
A ton of petals that are useless.
There's a ton of white petals.
Oh, pure
Just-
white, not the one with the dots.
Stigma is the little bit in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, the-
How do I add it, Asa?
Yeah. You,
Show it to me on stream how you did it. Okay.
yeah,
in equipment?
It's basically in equipment. I click the pencil, then
Okay.
the add,
And then add.
and then I made the petals a item, just instead of equipment, just like that.
Okay. 3 flowers. 12 petals.
So we have 25 petals and a clean hyena fur, and 1 patchy one.
How injured are you?
Barely.
And then how much? Like how much HP do you have?
Enough.
Do you not have a number?
Oh, I have a number. I'm just not saying it on purpose.
Why?
Well, because I am not expecting to be attacked on the way back and after delivering.
Okay.
I'm not gonna waste another hour on a short rest. By the time we get in the town, it would be night.
No, can use healing word on you. It's instantaneous.
Yeah.
it's now 4.
Yeah.
So the sun's beginning to go down.
Right,
You
we
feel
done?
the wind begin to pick up, and it feels a lot colder.
Yes, we are done. Let's go.
Right then.
Now, and during travel, you can cast Healing Word on me. But it's just 5 damage.
Oh, well, how much HP do you have altogether?
19.
No, that's quite a lot of damage.
No, it's not.
It's a quarter of your whole life.
Don't worry, I can disengage freely and just run off and fucking sleep somewhere again.
Yeah, and then you can't fight, so I'd like to heal you.
I mean, him not fighting is not. He doesn't give a shit. He's not fought several times during this.
Well, it's only 4 hit points, so...
Still, I would still run away like a little bitch and
You
sleep.
haven't actually fought this entire time. The first time you run away like a little bitch, and the
Hey,
second
I
time
did stab a
you
few
weren't here,
people.
so you hid in a wagon.
The first time I stabbed some people, and then they stabbed me and I ran away. And now I killed hyenas.
You were bitten by it first.
I did fight.
So on the way home, but you use your healing word, and as you reach the gates of the city, it's beginning to get nighttime, and you see the guards begin to start trying to close the door.
Wait!
But you guys make it in before they do, and you hear a few more people come in after you, just a boom, as the gates close for the night.
Well, we made it.
Yep,
Fair
we're gonna go
Let's-
to the order hall.
Let's deliver it.
You guys head over to the order hall, and yeah, so you make it over there, and you reach in and you see one gnome is left, and the building's pretty much empty.
Right, you ready
Oh.
for some negotiation?
Each
Right,
of us
let's-
delivers its
no.
own.
Let's
Their own?
first. Oh yeah, let's all deliver our own stuff. Yeah. But the thing is, I am the only one that grabbed the paper.
Okay. So, S has
yeah.
got in front.
I'm going to the gnome. Rah?
Have you got all of the petals on you?
I have my pedals on me,
I have mine.
and
I
Lem
have
has
a
his.
ton.
Okay.
Rah? 3 people quest. Separate pay, please. Rah?
Proof of quest. He just says gruffly.
What did he say?
Proof of quest.
I hold the paper up, and then the pedals.
He takes it in, he makes a note and says, "What you got?"
Rah? 13 red stigma pedals.
As you take them out, you see the white petals, as they've been in your bag for hours now. They've begun to almost crumble into a fine dust. They're still together, but the edges have begun to disintegrate a little bit.
Crumbly flowers?
He kind of looks at them. He goes, "Fine, I'll get your pay." And he heads back. Do the rest of you try and catch him as he leaves?
I have 12
I'm still holding on to mine.
to deliver.
So you just slam them down on the table, and he hears it, looks back, and goes, "All right." Heads back. He brings out 2 bags of silver. Wait, how many was there in total? 12 and 13, so
yeah.
25.
That's at 12 times 70.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 140.
How many golden ones do we have?
None, because it was trampled to crap.
Wait,
Can
what?
I dye my petals more white?
Math is
So
hard,
this
give me a second.
No, I got 840 as I get plus 70.
Yeah, 8.
Yeah, math is hard, give me a second.
That's why I have a calculator next to my laptop.
Yeah, I need to get it on Google. Go. Ash, he puts down the bag, and he gives you 240 silver.
Excuse me.
And he gives you Kra 260.
Excuse me. This wasn't the amount the quest expected.
He
You're
placed them down and totally ignored you. So he's not looking up. He's like, "Yeah, it was."
Rah, paper says 70!
He looks at the paper and he shows and he points and says, "That's a 2."
What?
What?
I didn't understand.
You had bad perception checks.
Wait,
Oh, he says that
I
that's
saw
a 2.
this. The 7 was a 2.
Okay, perception?
No, it's a 2.
It's a,
It's a little bit faded, as if someone had written it quickly, but now he's pointed out to you. It's definitely a 2.
Crah.
I still have my petals on me, right?
Yeah.
Can I dye my petals even more white so they seem more pristine and sell them off and attempt to sell them off
Now
for even more
you've
money?
seen the petals that are now on the table, and you bring out your own. They're a lot thicker. They're a lot wider, and they definitely cannot be passed off as the same petals as the other one.
But could I try and deceive him?
You can.
Roll
Yeah.
deception.
Okay.
Yeah. No. It would be wisdom, right? For the
Yeah, insight.
Yeah, no. He's
Yeah.
like, those are worthless.
You have a good point there, but you see, these aren't any kind of typical petals. Oh no. If you look very closely, you see a small incision. That's natural, yeah. And that means that these petals are born from the Great World Tree. You may be wondering, what's the Great World Tree? Well, let me tell you.
Do you think I was born yesterday? I've taken hundreds of these quests in and out every day. They're not the fucking flowers.
You run a hard bargain, mister. I floundered around trying to think of a better explanation. I just give him the petals and ask him for money.
He just swipes them onto the floor.
Can I intimidate him?
Go for it.
It's worse than your deception, so no.
Okay. How do you want to intimidate him?
I attempt to grab his collar and just look him deep into eyes as I yell at him.
By the way, as you're doing this, your head is barely coming over the desk, so you're not reaching over and grabbing it anytime soon.
No, my hand's like overhand. I'm not like uppercutting, like lifting him.
Yeah, no.
You
your
can't
head is
reach.
at
You
eye
are
level.
too tiny.
Your desk,
Yeah.
the desk is eye level with you. So to
Yeah.
reach over, you just don't have the reach to try and grab him.
I attempt to grab him, like I clutch onto his shirt.
Acrobatics then. To get onto the desk and grab him.
Holy.
You're standing on the desk.
Yeah, you just jump up totally on top of the desk. You grab him by the collar. You bring him up to your face. What do you want to say? In character.
Now listen here, buddy. I'm running my own business here, and I'm really hungry.
He kind of, he's very wide eyes. The sudden halfling just appears in front of him and is just grabbing and yelling at him. Just, oh, fucking fine. What do you want? What do you want?
So,
You want
these petals, they took me and my friend a lot of time. How much money you got on you?
Alright.
What? A lot? What?
Empty your pocket.
He desperately just goes to his pockets and starts pulling out, and he gives you about 5 gold. He pulls out the equivalent of 5.
Did he roll that badly on the inside
He
against
rolled a natural 1.
I take the gold and look him intently in the eyes. Are you sure there's nothing more?
Yeah, nothing more. Fuck off. He just leaves and starts to walks away from you now.
Lamb? What you just did can be defined as a stick up. You just robbed a guy.
That's a crime, Lamb.
As I come to realize what I just done, I slowly hop off the table, brush his shoulders, walk away.
He's run away. He's run away from you.
He's gone. Okay.
He's gone.
How about we just leave?
That was weird. You see, you got the biggest pay. You pay for food tonight, little man.
No, you guys split 50-50 earlier, remember? I'm getting free food today.
Also, Fel, it's 10 silver to a gold. Lamb got 5 gold. We got like 20.
Yep.
In silver.
20 gold?
Yeah.
Oh, so it isn't 100.
No,
Oh,
it's
shit.
It's 10 to 1.
No, I've given you so much gold. If it was 100, then they'll be broken.
Yeah. It's 10-1.
Okay, so we have. Oh, so
Yeah,
can can I put the? Oh no.
That's why I always sort them in the correct boxes instead of. Anyway.
Holy shit! It actually is. Okay, never mind. I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. Roll Yes, you did.
Roll persuasion.
He has to believe.
Okay, persuasion.
It's versus insight, basically. He's trying to convince you and see if you know better.
So yeah, Bert, roll insight.
Well,
Also,
what's
I've totally
happening?
lost track.
He said, you got the biggest payday. You paid for food.
Okay. So
And I have to roll insight?
Yeah.
insight, yeah.
I don't
What
think so.
the fuck?
You can't pull the one over my head that easily. Could I put on my disguise kit now? I'd like to disguise myself so no one in this town recognizes me anymore.
Disguise kits last a certain amount of time, right?
Oh, it doesn't say this,
Okay.
so I'll just put on now.
Do you, like now in the
Yeah,
workshop?
In front of us.
well, who's
But
left in the
there's-
building?
Uh,
Cause that guy is gone. Who else is here?
It's about.
there were
both of us.
as you entered, you noticed there was a couple of guys. Just
How intimidating do they look?
very. They're tall, very muscular guys.
Mhm.
Then they're all gathered around the hunting board. But that was on the opposite side, so no one saw
They didn't
you
notice.
jump up onto the desk. They didn't notice.
Well, judging by the current circumstances, we need to get rid of them first before I put on my disguise kit.
Oh, God.
Correct?
No.
But
Disguise kit is just cosmetics and a hair dye and small props. So basically, you're putting on makeup, change your hair color, and a small prop. So you stuff shit in your shoes, put on glasses, fake mustache, that kind of stuff.
I need to
But
avoid them seeing.
Yeah.
So can I use a non-concentration spell while I do it?
Or you can just hide behind one of us. Remember?
yeah.
How
You're
effective do you
really
think
tight.
the police force is in this city?
Hopefully not very. Okay, I'll just hide behind Kra and put on my disguise kit.
Roll
I'll
for-
try to disguise an elderly woman.
roll your disguise kit. So that would be what is with your charisma and your modifier, or deception modifier.
Perception
know.
is charisma, I believe.
Yeah, so charisma plus, D20 plus charisma plus 2. Because you are proficient in a disguise kit.
Wait, so I have to roll for charisma.
D20 plus your charisma modifier plus 2.
Okay.
Plus charisma. What's your charisma?
My charisma is +3.
Plus 3, so that's an 8.
10.
So that's a 10 on
10.
your. Yeah.
You begin to make up. You start to draw in wrinkles on your face to appear older than you are. You stuff your chest to give the appearance of breasts. And you begin to slouch lower than you normally were and walk with a very slight but noticeable limp.
Well, seems like a success to me.
Good enough, right?
I limp and try to use. Can I use anything as a cane? Do I actually have anything?
No.
No, I don't.
You have
Okay,
a
no.
flute.
Oh wait, I know. I'll hold up a candle in my hand and slowly walk away, giving the illusion I'm older than I am.
Well, a disguise kit probably includes some sort of prop as a cane. But that's up to Derp to decide.
Yeah,
Disguise
you need
kit.
the decision.
Oh, it does say small props, so yeah, okay, I'll have a little cane on me.
Yeah, okay. But you only have a cane. You're not allowed to have
Yeah.
anything else.
So yeah, the cane then. And I follow these nice gentlemen out.
Let's leave, I guess.
Right, rooftops?
So you guys just head back to the tavern.
Yeah.
Yep.
It would be that, or I would screw Lamb over and take the rooftops and parkour my way back home. Alright, let's just walk to the tavern.
Yep. Gonna have to slow down for me though.
Nope.
So you guys just head back to the tavern, and as you guys enter, you see the same two groups that were there the previous night, and they both, as they see Kra enter, they both flinch again and try to like not draw attention to themselves and put their heads down. The rowdy group continues playing cards, but is now wary of your presence. The other group sinks into their mugs and just keeps their head down low.
What do you guys do here?
Blood
They-
for blood god?
Talked about skinning one of their own party members. One guy attempted to steal from them right in the doorway, so they fought back, and then they were talking about blood for the blood god for an hour.
Yeah, basically, the race Velvet plays. If you skin them properly, you can sell them for 50 gold. So we started talking about skinning and selling, and we were quite loud and intimidating.
I can imagine.
Yeah, they kinda are afraid of Vasa.
Blood for blood god?
As they hear the audience like,
I would like to sit down next to one of them, as an elderly woman that they don't recognize.
which group? The group playing cards or the other one?
Is there any with like just one person sitting on their own?
Yes, there's a few shady looking travelers with their hoods and mugs.
I'll sit next to one of the lone travelers.
I'll go to the fireplace.
He looks up from his, he looks up from his mug and kind of just like signals with his tank as like acknowledgement that you're there, but doesn't say anything.
I'll make a tiny cat near the fireplace. Or dash.
So you just start playing with the fire.
With fire.
Yep, he's
Yes.
playing with fire.
You've created a mini you, and you're just like playing with it.
Mhm.
Kra, what are you doing?
I walk up to the barmaid and order something to drink.
Like ale or just water?
You, please.
She nods her head. She goes back, and you get a mug of ale within about 10 minutes. Probably shorter than that.
Nice. And now it's gonna be the time for my character flaw.
Which is, I can't remember. You just love shiny things, right?
Also, I have a
Oh,
weakness
okay.
for intoxicants and pleasures of the land. So yeah, alcohol. It's
Yeah.
great.
So you just start drinking. Are you like sitting at the bar?
Yes.
Every time you put the mug down, the barmaid comes past and tops you up.
Okay.
Could I talk to this young gentleman?
Yeah.
I pat him on the shoulder so he looks at me. I stare him into the eyes.
You can't see his eyes under his hood. He hasn't done it up, so you can't see his face. But he's like not looked up enough to see that he's aware that you're about to speak to him.
And I scare the shit out of him and tell him to run if he wants to kill him.
Fuck. Lamb. What the fuck?
You're using
Also-
a level 1 spell slot for fucking with someone.
The target must make a wisdom saving throw.
Or run the fuck away.
I have to
Or,
drop
like,
it.
You have
make a
to
wisdom
do
saving throw
character,
or run the fuck
right?
away?
Yeah, it's as it says, successful save, half damage, and don't move. And otherwise, it takes 3d6 and must immediately use its reaction to move as far away as possible.
Yep. So he lifts his head up and he hears you and he just bolts. He's out of that door instantly.
Did he drop his money?
He's left his mug in food, but he's
I eat his food and slowly drink from his mug and then watch him leave.
you begin to eat a half-eaten roasted fish and finish off like a quarter of an ale.
Yeah.
I'll make the cat go around the tavern.
So you're setting the tavern on fire.
And I'll jump on Lamb.
I'm gonna say as it's not like the wood is strong enough, so just the presence of the cat isn't lighting it on fire.
It shall jump on top of Lamb.
Wait, what's happening?
You're being
The
jumped.
cat made a fire and has just jumped on top of it.
There's a tiny flaming kitten attacking you.
It's literally made out of fire, Lamb.
Is it alive?
It's fire.
It's made out of fire.
Does
It's
it
not like a
have?
fire cut like ash where it has some flamey tendencies. It is actually fire.
Do they have feelings that I can hurt?
It is
No,
not a
it's...
sentient creature, so you cannot use dissonant whispers or vicious weapons.
My greatest weakness.
You just
Cats.
You just-
Shit.
pour your ale over it.
But
But
did you
I was
drink any of the
drinking
ale?
it.
Well, it's that or being set on fire. Your choice.
Yeah, no, he's finished off the ale. There was not about that.
I swat my mug at it, trying to make it go away.
The cat just...
Do a what athletics check?
Which one?
Athletics to see if you actually successfully hit it.
Well, literal flame is probably easy
You
to
hit
hit.
it. You just poof, right in its face. And it gets knocked off. Even though your mug, you felt nothing as it just passes through it. It's still surprised that there's now wood inside of it, and it just kind of jumps back off onto the floor.
Ooh, my mug's warm now.
So-
Nice.
It's also a flaming cat that lasts for an hour.
Oh
Yes.
boy.
It shall keep attacking Lamb.
I just like shuffle away and try to just ward it off uncomfortably. Like I don't run away, but I sort of just like keep walking and
Oh,
trying
well.
to get
You're
rid
just
of
like
it.
sitting there like kicking out. You're like
Yeah.
Yep. Is there anyone here that recognizes me?
no.
Yes.
I mean,
Other
we,
than
we did see you. That's why I'm messing.
Not that you can tell. No one's like acknowledged that you are the man who was playing music earlier today.
I attempt to go to the bathroom and take off my disguise so I can get more free food.
Are you good? Are you going to the ladies' bathroom, Lamb?
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
The
as
fire-
you go in, it's empty, so you just very safely take off your
Is
disguise.
the fire still chasing me?
Yes.
I
It shall follow you around.
As you open, you've gone in and you looked and you closed the door before you could get in, and as you begin to leave, you hear a scratching, and you open the door and you see the kitty is just scratching and going meow.
I splash water on it.
Not sure. Not sure what you should roll for that. I'm just saying,
Okay.
just do a basic dex check, so you can get the water from the tap or like the bucket. Yep, you splash in, it's gone. In a cloud of steam, it just vanishes.
I want
I
to
get rid of my
punch
disguise
Lamb.
I'm in the ladies' bathroom here. Could you not?
I
You've now,
want
you've
to
now
punch.
exited the bathroom.
He,
Yeah.
he destroyed my fire cat. I'll punch him. I want to.
Yeah, before that happens, I point at the ladies' bedroom and at the fucking halfling that's walking out of it. Ah, perfect.
Like the ladies' bathrooms are off, like down a corridor. So
Oh.
you saw him leave, but you didn't see where he went past just the corridor. And
Alright.
at this point, Cry, you are fucking drunk.
Yep. Wait, I didn't even roll for Constitution. Maybe I'm very strong against it.
Roll for it. Not one, not one, not one, not one.
Man, fun.
I'll fucking pass. Save or regular?
Just saving throw. So you're pretty drunk.
Yeah, I'm pretty drunk.
Can I punch Lem now?
Yes.
What should I roll for?
I hide behind people.
It's
Oh, I'll use the cat claws.
An unarmed attack is just like
I'll use the cat claws.
yeah, but that's for hitting. It's just D20 plus strength.
But am I not stealthed?
No, you did
no,
not.
you just
You're-
left the bathroom. You just stood up.
Okay.
Okay. Strength is what?
Is it a
what
plus
is-
or
minus
min-
2? Minus
so
2.
it doesn't hit because Lamb has 14 armor.
Yeah, no. You lash out at him, but you just totally miss him.
Whoops.
Fuck. I guess I'll go drink something.
I'm gonna try and win some more food.
Do they have milk?
You could ask them.
Can you get me milk, lady?
He looks at you kind of like weirdly, but then sees you're a cat, and I guess she comes back. She leaves and comes back with a small bowl of milk.
Yes, Lamb, you're playing music.
Roll performance. What instruments are you using?
The flute. Just the flute.
So yeah, just roll performance. Yeah, you begin to make a nice tune in the background, very softly, as the people drink. The two groups don't seem to notice you, but some of the people around like turn towards the music and just begin to listen.
Nice.
As the night progresses, it's just gone midnight. One of the groups has gone up and left, and the group that is gambling has now begun to die down, but they're still playing the last few rounds of cards.
Can I try to pick up Kra? Take him since he's probably falling off.
Strength check to see if you can pick up the drunk Kra. At this point, Kra is totally shit-faced.
Yeah.
What is your AC?
15.
Yeah, no. Kra in his drunken state tries to resist you and just backs away from you as you go to grab him.
Yeah, and instead of talking in, mimicking in common or anything, I'm talking to you in Aran, the primordial air language, which just is hissing and breathing out.
I have one primordial language. I don't know. So, does that mean I understand what you're saying? I have primordial.
Primordial. Then
Isn't that a different language? Like,
no,
I don't know.
primordial was the base, and Aran,
or
Aqua, and etc.
dialects.
are the dialects.
Do I understand anything?
so you understand enough to realize that he's both drunk and resisting you.
My earl.
I'll just let him be.
So you just head off to your room.
Yes.
And but you, as you finish up your song, the barmaid hands you a mug of ale, nods her head, heads back.
I quickly drink up and ask her for another.
She looks at you and goes, "You know you're gonna have to pay for another one, right?"
I keep playing.
Just ask for a room because I don't think you have a room yet.
Oh right, crap. Could we have a room, fair maiden?
She nods her head. What did I say it was last time? It's like 50 silver for
And it was like 5 copper, right?
5.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Because they.
Can I use
five-
by popular demand to get free lodging?
you can,
no,
but
you did not get that strong of performance checks. So,
Can I try and win her over one more time?
persuasion with disadvantage.
that would have been a great roll.
Yes.
Nope, she's not.
Aww.
She's not on it.
Also, yes, Argard, you
Yeah,
could
Lamb
use concurrent
Lamb sleeps on
language
the
to
ground.
understand what I am saying.
No, he can still pay for the room. He's just not getting it for free.
How much is it?
5
Five
copper
copper.
a night.
You have gold. That's
Also-
like 500.
Yeah. Also, the reason why we paid 50 silver the previous day is because Pango paid for everyone's room because we tried to run away.
That was it. Yeah.
I look over at Craw and ask him to pay.
Alright. Persuasion, and I'll have insight with disadvantage.
Oh, isn't Lamb? Wait, Lamb is normal persuasion?
Yeah, he has normal.
Lamb removed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
You're
I
fucked.
need to roll insight with disadvantage.
Yeah.
I
He
don't
very
know.
clumsily goes to his pocket, just pulls out the 5 copper, puts it on the desk, and just his head follows his hand and just.
I don't have 5
Against
I don't have enough copper. I just put down a silver.
Yeah, you put down a silver coin and your head just lands on the table and you hear a very soft snore. No.
Well, we got room. We're gonna get individual ones or what?
We
You
already
just
have
hand the silver.
rooms.
Yes.
Wait, how long
You
did
hand
you
the silver to the
get
lady.
for?
We've been here for 2 or 3 days.
Yes.
Oh,
You hand this over to the lady and she sends you to the room.
okay then. I
As
head
you
over
will
to
go
my
to
room.
sleep for night, that's where we'll end the session.
Right.
Cool.
Woo.
Good question.
So-
Asta only stabbed me once.
New record.
Here's the thing.
Well, it is the record because you're the first person I have tried to stab.
Like, I don't want to be that guy, but we aren't paying for the food. Like, is that okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on tab.
Okay.
We'll pay when we leave. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
I'm quite proud of my interrogation
You're currently
skill.
on 2 nights of food and ale, which is like a standard price. So when you leave,
Hey, Pango, you're a bit late. We're just ending.
Okay. Well,
Good session.
that was it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm very glad you
But-
guys didn't have to go for the hunting quest. Because
Uh,
I designed them with Jarek in the party in mind. So I'm imagining long, like, strength.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that it would go wrong if we did that.
Well, yeah. Let's not forget that we're with a coward and another coward
I'm
and-
not a coward.
and someone that can blow himself up.
Yeah, it was good. So I'm gonna head off now.
All
Wait,
right.
so where are we on this map?
The inn.
You're in on the north side. This
So-
map isn't accurate. This
Yeah.
is a representation
we're
to give you.
We're
like, this
somewhere
is
in
what it
this
kind of looks
district.
like. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, with the maps, don't take any of them as gospel. These are all Google images, so they're as closest to what I want as I can get, but they're not totally accurate.
Asa, how do I do the walking thing?
Oh, it was drag it, and then press space on the spots you wanted it to be. Yeah, it's drag it around and press space on all the checkpoints. Did that circle around, or?
Yeah. I can. Can you show it in stream?
Yeah, I just did.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh. Oh right, I have the game. Basically,
Yeah.
you click and hold your character, and then for every step you want to make, you press space. First space to.
Oh, I get it. I
locate
get it now. I get it.
And then.
Like this?
Yes, for me it now circled around.
Okay.
Alright, I'm quickly gonna end stream. So, thanks for showing up, guys. That was the 4th D&D session. Hopefully next week there are more people. And there's D&D tomorrow on Dragon's Twitch channel. So, have a good evening and have a great weekend.